Today, hundreds of people honored the lives lost on the Edmund Fitzgerald, which sunk in Lake Superior near Whitefish Point 50 years ago today. 13 on your side meteorologist Blake Hansen spoke with family members of the crew who were at the memorial.
It's been a cold, windy, and at times snowy Monday here at Whitefish Point, Lake Superior, reminding us of the power it holds. This November 10th marking 50 years since the Edmund Fitzgerald disappeared in a fierce gales of November storm. A ceremony was held to remember the 29 lives that were lost on this fateful day 50 years ago. Over 1,000 people gathered outdoors for the Edmund Fitzgerald ceremony Monday at the Great Lakes Shipwreck Museum, only 17 miles from the positioning of the wreck of the freighter. Many in attendance are enthusiasts of Great Lakes freighters, including the lore of the Fitzgerald, one of which traveling from southeast Ohio, who heard of the wreck as a teenager and became intrigued after the song from Gordon Lightfoot.
Well, I was just a kid, 13 years old, when the wreck took place. Vaguely remember the news coverage and stuff, but as a teenager later, catching the ballad by Gordon Lightfoot really brought it into my interest circle.
Others, however, were in attendance as direct relatives of the crew members that went down with the Fitzgerald. Deborah Gomez Felder, the daughter of Oliver Champeau, a third assistant engineer on the freighter, remembers the toll losing her father had on her family.
When he was home, we went up north to his family and visited all the way from Port Washington to Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin. And we spent time, and you just could see how devoted he was to his siblings and how much they loved him. And with the Fitz sinking, it really put an impact on his family.
She remembers that day vividly, and even now can become overwhelmed with emotion thinking of that day.
I wrote a poem back when I was 17, and it was called I don't want him forgotten. I want him always remembered. And it's come to surface in a couple places, and I had to read it the other night, and I couldn't even get through it because I could just go back and just how devastated I really was that he was gone. And I feel I'm continuing his legacy. I'm not forgetting him. I'm remembering him and the other 28 men.
Everyone was there to remember the 29 lives that never made it home on November 10th, 1975. The story of the Edmund Fitzgerald is more than a shipwreck. It's to remember the crew, the families, and the legacy the Fitzgerald left behind. For 13 on your side, I'm Blake Hansen.
Good ship and true was a bone to be chewed when the gales of November came early.